Hi guys, this is my first video response for the LTA movie club, and I watched From Dusk Till Dawn. I liked the movie. It was really good. It's kind of campy, Tarantino wrote it, so, what do you expect? And Robert Rodriguez directed it and all that, so again, what do you expect? Rodriguez is really good. They're both very good in their own ways. But you put them together, you come up with stuff like this. It's a little interesting, a little bit off, and usually pretty good, actually. But I enjoyed the film. I would love to go to a bar like the Titty Twister, minus the eating part. That, not so much. But the bar itself looked really fun. I'm one of those girls, I don't mind rough, loud places. I don't mind, going into strip bars, that kind of thing. So, yeah, it looked like a fun place. But, like I said, minus the eating. That would not be so much fun. But, no, I thought it was a good film. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the music. Tito and Tarantula, the guys that are the band in the Titty Twister, are, awesome. I've listened to them off and on for years. So I enjoyed that. And, Cheech Marin playing 3 different parts, forgotten about that. He does really good, and I was so excited now that I know who Danny Trejo is. It's like, yay! But he looked odd with short hair. But he still is Danny Trejo. What do you expect? He's a very interesting actor. All those tattoos and the muscles and the voice, and he's just an interesting actor. But, I enjoyed it. Juliette Lewis, she's always interesting. She always plays kind of this meek, mild-mannered girl until she gets really pissed off, and then she's really pissed off. But, why does Tarantino always write himself in as wimpy, sexually frustrated type characters that have to go off, and he's just weird. He looks nerdy, but then he always acts like a sexual predator. Sounds like one even. The voice characterizations that he uses, he's just kind of creepy. I'm not even sure I would want to meet him in real life. Well, yeah, I would, just because he's who he is. But, is that art imitating life? He did write these characters this way. He did write himself this way. Or does he just like playing something totally opposite from what he is? Makes you wonder. But, no, it was really good. I like George Clooney in it. It's, like I said, I had seen this years ago. I had forgotten, kind of the characters and stuff, the actors that played it, that kind of thing. I had forgotten all about them, that they were in this movie. Selma Hayek, she winds up in movies where she shows a lot of skin, which, that's just her deal. I don't get into women. But you guys, there's some scenes in this movie where I'm sure y'all really enjoyed it, so more power to you. But, yeah, it was a very good film. I enjoyed it. I laughed at a couple of parts, and I sat there and I hollered at my screen a little bit because they were being stupid. But I do that. I'm one of those emotional type watchers. But I enjoyed it. So thank you for bringing it up in the movie club, or whoever suggested it. Thank you for putting it out there, though. And, no, I guess that was it. I just really enjoyed the film. I thought it was a trip, and I'm glad I watched it again years later, now understanding the different actors and directors and stuff, because I could see they always play similar characters. Clooney always plays, this tough guy with a slightly soft side, but that doesn't want to admit to the soft side. Tarantino always plays these weirdo, nerdy type dudes that generally have some sort of problem. And I think he's almost always killed in his movies. Like I said, what is all of that about? Tarantino's just kind of weird. But, and of course Juliette Lewis, she was a Natural Born Killers, so, that was a whole different side of her from this movie. And still, you could tell it was her. I'm starting to see the different types of acting styles. But, no, I enjoyed the movie. Harvey Keitel, of course, the minister losing his faith. All ministers go through that, apparently, and, but it worked out in the end, a short bit, well, for him, maybe a little bit. And then, then it didn't matter. But, in the Titty Twister, like I said, if it weren't for the fact that you got eaten, that would probably be a fun place to go. and just kind of hang out and look at the scenery and all the weirdos and that kind of thing. So I enjoyed it. So thank you for bringing it up, and I hope you enjoyed my review, because I've had too much coffee, so I'm a tad bit hyper. It happens, you know, when you have that much coffee. But, okay. Bye. Thanks, Philip.